What's up YouTube? For tonight we have a full Final Fantasy Esper team. Now this one was for Patreon, so if you are interested in becoming a Patreon, the link is in the description. Just click on the link and go check it out if you are interested. Okay, give those theme teams to me in the comment section. Go, give me something original. Go for it. I want to check them out. Highest thumbs up comment will be the winner as usual. Also, if there's a theme team you're not 100% sure if I've done, please check out the playlist at the end of the video. It just no clog in the comment section of themes that I've already done. Please, it takes 2 seconds to do. Okay, so we have a Clawwitzer and Golem here. Obviously a terrible matchup for me, but I had a little plan in mind anyway, just in case anything like this did happen. So I have Sturdy obviously there. I don't get confused, which was nice. So I'm able to get the Stealth Rocks up there, which is a good little lead there. So I had Custard Berry and Sturdy. It works so well. It's just such a handy item for Sturdy. And I'm able to get the explosion off here. I've got Adamant, max attack and max health. And yeah, that's definitely not going to live that if it's a sweeper, which I was pretty positive that it was. So bye-bye Clawwitzer, and I was able to get the Stealth Rocks up and take a Pokemon out with me, which was a nice little lead there. Okay, now we had a Salamence come out here, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm hoping that it's not a Mega. I was hoping. Anyway, Meowth was just... yeah, it was a bit of a gimmick using Meowth anyway, but I had to try and make it work somehow. So it was a Mega Salamence. I definitely was surprised by that. I was able to get Fake Out off, and I got some damage by the Stealth Rocks, which was nice there. So that's pretty good. This thing is incredibly overpowered. Okay, so it's going to declaw me, and I've got Focus Sash on this. Like I needed it. So I thought, should I go for just a normal type move, or Foul Play, or go for a troll move? I went for a troll move, I went for Hypnosis, and it landed. I'm like, yes! This is awesome. Okay, so they have to swap there unless they want to, stay in and die to a Meowth, which would be pretty embarrassing. And out comes the Arcanine. So I just chose to use U-turn here so I could get some momentum on their switch, which is what I definitely wanted. Arcanine takes some Stealth Rock damage there, which was nice. So their team didn't like Stealth Rocks too much, which was good. Okay, so I might be able to use Meowth later for something in case that Salamence wakes up, or I don't know. I've got Foul Play on it, so that could come in handy maybe. Okay, so as I swap Dragonair in, this is a bulky Dragonair set. I gave it Wrap, Toxic, Rest, and Dragon Rush in Everlight, obviously. Okay, I just went for Toxic here in case Dragon Rush missed. I've got no attack EVs anyway, so it definitely wouldn't have taken out. So I've got the Toxic up on it. Wasn't sure if it had Morning Sun or anything. Sometimes Arcanine can carry that, but they actually swap out there. So I was like, okay, that's good. They're going to take some more Stealth Rock damage incoming. Right, so in comes Scavalier here. There's not much I can really do to this. I just Dragon Rushed anyway in case the Pokemon, whatever Pokemon came in, would take some damage, I guess. It's not going to do very much to this. So I have Swap out here, and they use Pursuit here, so a nice little prediction there by them, and that does a lot of damage to me. I know what EVs are running, so that's definitely Choice Banded there. That gave that away, but some good damage there for them. Okay, so swap in Meowth and use Foul Play here. I thought this would do some solid damage, and it does pretty good damage considering, and it's going to use Pursuit there again. That's probably, it's definitely banded there from the damage there, and they use the same move twice as well. Okay, so into Charizard. So you might want to just, I don't use Megas at all, so take this in while it goes, because I'm not going to use it very often. Okay, so I've got Mega Charizard X, and I'm just going to go for Fire Punch. I thought Arcanine may come into that, can get the Flash Fire, but they probably didn't want to risk that because there's already Stealth Rock up on the field, and that was a pretty obvious switch, so I just went for Fire Punch there. I just went for the obvious play instead of going for something different. Okay, so Umbreon comes in. I just went for Hone Claws because I knew I wouldn't be able to one-shot this thing because it's bulky as, even if it's got no defense EVs, its health and special defense is normally what it runs. Okay, so I got Toxic here. I think it's probably just going to be Toxic, Protect, Moonlight, Wish, Heal Bell, those kind of moves that Umbreon normally runs there. Okay, so I've got a Hone Claws up, so I'm pretty damn accurate now with Dragon Rush. I'm pretty sure this is 100% now, very, very close, or 99.5 or whatever, it doesn't really matter. So I do some massive damage. It gets so close to taking it out. Umbreon uses Foul Play mode. Oh, this is going to do a lot of damage to me. I just lived there on 11 health, but I'm fucking toxic, so I'm going to go down to that next time. So that was disappointing and heartbreaking. But I got some solid damage on that Umbreon, which is good, because that can be a stally little pain in the bum, for sure. So down Zard X goes. Right, so I'm going to try and finish this off with my Dragonair. Even though I've got no attack EVs at all, I feel confident that this will be able to take it out, even if it does use Protect or something after this. So that takes the Umbreon out, which is good. That's nice. Okay, so we are down to 3 pokes each here. So out comes the Doublade. Now, I know that obvious Shadow Sneak is obvious here because I've only got a little bit of health left here. So I thought, well, this would be a nice swap in for my Cacturn because I'll be able to resist that incoming attack there and try and take this out. Just in case they went for... I was hoping they didn't go for predict that and go for fighting a sacred sword. Okay, so I've got a special Cacturn with Choice Specs Dark Pulse, and this just absolutely annihilates Geoplay. They're probably expecting like the Sucker Punch set, and yeah, they just wrecked it. So that's sweet getting rid of that. It's very, very bulky in defense. Okay, out comes Arcanine again. Now I didn't have like lots and lots to check this Flare Blitz at all. I had Dragonair, it was on like a low amount of health. Cacturn was going to go outsped, had one more Pokemon, the Mighty in it, and I was saving that actually for the end of the battle. Okay, since it's toxic, I thought, well, let's at least get one round of that toxic up and sacrifice my Dragonair. He's probably not very useful anymore. He's just going to get taken out there. So Arcanine actually Flare Blitz, which is good. I thought I might try that against the Cacturn or a close combat, one of those two moves. Alright, anyways, so that's down. I got a little bit of recall and toxic damage there. Right, so it's not quite in range of my Mighty Ender there, because I could still live if I get, minimum damage, which I was a little bit worried about. So I had to sacrifice my Cacturn here, just as a health, for health, health reasons there, and crits there definitely mattered. Even then, even if it went for like close combat, it still would have. The toxic still would have been enough to put it in range anyway of my Mighty Ender, so I didn't really care what move it went for, as long as it stayed around another turn in there, which I had to anyway because of the Stealth Rocks. Okay, so my last Pokemon was Mighty Ender. Arcanine is going to go for Extreme Speed, probably expecting me to Sucker Punch or something like that, but I went for Play Rough. I'm actually Choice Scarf here. They obviously didn't know that, but that's cool. I've locked myself into Play Rough for the Mega Salamence. I get a Moxie up too, which is good, so I'm locked into that. So if that that Salamence comes in, it's going to go down to it. It's asleep, and there's a Stealth Rock on the field. Fingers crossed here that it didn't actually wake up, and it didn't, so that's good. And there's nothing like finishing a battle off with Mighty Ender, and for a nice close 1-0 there. So good game. That was a real solid match there, and had some good fun with some of those sets. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I think I've gone over every one of the sets that I did. Yeah, I did. I went over all of them. As I said before, guys, if you have a really interesting theme team, give me something original, something interesting that hasn't been thought up before. I do read all the comments, so don't worry. If you've got something interesting, I will find it. And yeah, as usual, guys, if you don't know that I've done a theme team already, just take the time out of the day, 2 seconds, just to check the playlist at the end of this video. All you have to do is click on the screen with the playlist, and it'll take you to all the ones that I've done, and you can just, Control F and find if I've done it. Okay, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Peace out.